Hello everyone, Mr. Garand here. I wanted to make a quick video to help moms and dads on belt tying at home. That way when children are coming to their classes, they have their belts tied on correctly. This will ensure that the belt stays on while we're doing class or we're not tripping over it. Not to mention when their belts are falling off and they have to fix it, it does cause a little bit of a delay. And most importantly, having a belt tied properly is a uniform system which installs the discipline and the life skills that we teach. So when kids are coming in the class with belts tied up and wrapped around in weird ways, it's not really showing them any discipline factor. So I'm gonna spin the camera around. I'm gonna do a quick little video to show from the parent's point of view, from a first person view, exactly how to tie the belt onto another person in front of you, just to make things a little bit easier for you. So let's spin the camera around and get started. So here we have our friend Horatio, and I've taken the white uniform off him, so we have a black backdrop with a white belt, so it's a little bit easier to see. So this is my student in front of me, and I'm going to tie the belt on. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure the belt is lined up evenly at the ends. That way when I go to the other side, I have the middle of the belt. That way it can be tied evenly. I'm going to take the middle and place it right on the waist, right below the belly button, and we're going to loop it around, crisscross in the back, and then it comes back here. So that's the easy part. This is where things get a little bit more specific. So what we want to do is I'm going to take my left hand, so it's actually the student's right side, but I'm going to take my left side and it's going to crisscross over in the front, just like that. And then I'm going to take that same belt and it's going to loop underneath the previous knot that I made. And it's going underneath both layers of the belt. That way, if I give it a little pull for snugness, it will stay. Versus if I did it where I just loop it underneath the one section of the belt like this, it doesn't stay as well, it falls off. And this is usually where the problem arises. So we want to go crisscross in the middle, go under both layers of the belt. And this gives you an opportunity to just kind of adjust it, make sure it's even. These ends here should be pretty close to being even. They're not actually supposed to be exact. The one that went underneath here is going to be a little bit shorter because it's the one that went under. Then we're going to take that same one and it's going to go over top again. So first it went under and now it's going to go over, just like so. Then I'm going to take that one more time. This is now in my left hand. It's going to pass through the bunny hole. And then from here, I'm going to pull side to side, not up and down. It won't tighten that way. It's going to go side to side, just like that. And there you have your little fortune cookie. And if we have a look down below, the belt is pretty much even down by the legs. The knot is nice and centered. And this is how our belt should be tied. Now, if you find you tied it the other way where you didn't use the proper sides, this is what I call the elephant ears, right? We have two nice even side parts of the belt coming out. Had we have done it the other way, or instead of taking this side going across and through like we did, if we do it the other one, like this side, for example, this is where we get kind of a crooked knot, where you have one going down. I call that the elephant trunk. And then we have one weird one coming off to the side. So if that's the case, just take it apart again. The piece that went underneath the middle of the belt there, that's the part that does the work after. That's the part that goes over. It's now on my left side, and it's going to remain on my left side as I give it a nice tug. And no elephant trunk, just the ears, nice and easy. And there is how our belt should look. Nice job, Horatio. Congratulations.